Are you unknowingly sabotaging your finances with habits that keep you broke? Well, stick around to the end because the seventh habit is the ultimate game changer you can't afford to ignore. Please do me a favor, like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell before you leave. Hey there, financially fabulous folks. Welcome back to Verta Logic, where we turn pennies into laughter and dollars into cents. Today, we're diving into the world of money habits that keep you poorer than a church mouse in a cheeseless world. So just grab your notepads, your favorite snack, and let's get rolling. First up, we have the classic case of living beyond your means. You know what I'm talking about. If your wallet is thinner than a slice of American cheese, but your lifestyle is thicker than a triple-decker burger, then that's what I mean. So let's say you're ordering that fancy coffee every morning and suddenly your bank account looks like it went on a diet. Remember, folks, that mocha latte, it won't pay your bills. So try making coffee at home. Your wallet will thank you, and you can even add a little extra love or sugar, whatever floats your boat. Next on the list is not budgeting. Ignoring your budget is like going to an all-you-can-eat buffet and saying, "Hey, I'll just wing it." Well, spoiler alert, you'll end up with a plate full of regret and probably a bellyache. How many times have you thought, "I'll just check my bank account next week," only to find out that you've unknowingly funded like a small island in the Caribbean or something? Get yourself a budgeting app, or just a pen and paper will do just fine. Write down your income and your expenses. Remember, knowledge is power, and budgeting is your superhero cape. Let's talk about impulse buying, or also known as the "I need this right now" syndrome. It's that moment when you're at the store and suddenly the neon green lawn gnome just speaks to you. And I mean, who wouldn't want a miniature garden guardian? But let's face it, that gnome isn't going to pay your rent. Just imagine you walk into a store for a simple loaf of bread and you come out with a new blender, a yoga mat, and maybe a life-size cardboard cutout of your favorite celebrity. Yikes. Now your wallet is thinner than a pancake. Before making a purchase, ask yourself, do I really need this? Or am I just trying to fill the gaping hole in my soul? If the answer is the latter, then just put it back. And if it's a yes, then only buy it if you can afford it without feeling like you're robbing your future self blind. Now, let's chat about ignoring savings. You know, the age-old dilemma. Spend it all now or save it for a rainy day. Spoiler, rainy days come, folks. Yeah. You might think, what's the point of saving? I'll just live life to the fullest. But then, bam, your car breaks down and suddenly living life to the fullest feels like a lot like a Netflix binge without popcorn. Just sad and empty. So set up an automatic transfer from your checking to your savings account. Treat it like a monthly subscription to your future happiness. Plus, you'll be surprised how quickly those dollars add up. Next, we have the notorious habit of keeping up with the Joneses. You know, the neighbors who just got a new Tesla and a cool swimming pool. Suddenly, your reliable old car feels like a horse and buggy. You start thinking, if they can afford it, well, why can't I? The answer, well, because your bank account isn't a magic bean that grows into a money tree. Remember, the Joneses might look like they have it all together, but you don't know if they're living on credit cards like they're going out of style. Focus on your own financial goals and not their Instagram lifestyle. Your future self will thank you. Next up, we have the habit of avoiding financial education. Ignoring the importance of understanding your finances is like trying to cook a gourmet meal without a recipe. Spoiler alert, you'll probably end up with a burnt mess. How many times have you scrolled past a finance book or a budgeting seminar in favor of the latest thriller novel? While that book might make your heart race, it sure won't teach you how to make your money grow. Invest some time in learning about finances. Whether it's books, podcasts, or even YouTube channels like this one, hint, hint, the more you know, the better equipped you'll be to make smart money decisions. Knowledge is power, my friend. Last but not least, we have the most crucial habit of living in the dead zone, where job opportunities are about as common as a solar eclipse. It can feel like being stuck in a video game with no save point. You know, when you're just wandering around aimlessly, hoping to find a treasure chest, but instead encountering nothing but the same old pixelated trees. With limited job prospects, making a decent living can feel like trying to find Wi-Fi in a remote cabin. Good luck with that. This is why it's crucial to consider making a grand escape to a vibrant city where the job market is booming and opportunities are as abundant as cats on the internet. If going solo feels like trying to eat spaghetti with chopsticks, rally your fellow adventurers from the dead zone. Team up with friends or family and tackle the big city together. Think of it as forming your own quirky crew, like the Avengers. But instead of saving the world, you're just hoping to pay the rent on time. For those in the Western world, having roommates is like being on a reality show where everyone's trying to survive adulting together. You'll share laughs, snacks, and the occasional existential crisis over who left the dishes in the sink. Remember, the biggest barrier keeping people stuck in the dead zone is the inability to earn a living wage. So gear up, embrace the chaos, and dive into the bustling city life. Just be sure to pack your sense of humor. It's the ultimate survival tool in the wild world of urban living. And there you have it. The money habits that keep you poorer than a squirrel without a stash of acorns. To recap, we covered living beyond your means, not budgeting, impulse buying, ignoring savings, keeping up with the Joneses, avoiding financial education, and staying in the economic dead zone. Now, if you found this video helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit that notification bell like you're smashing a piñata at your birthday party. And hey, why not share this video with your friends? You know, the ones who think that budgeting is just for people who don't know how to spend money wisely. Let's get them on the path to financial success too. And I want to hear from you. If you like this video, comment below so I know what type of content you want to see more of. Thanks for joining me today. See you in the next video. Keep your wallets fat and your expenses skinny.